All right, Carl, ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports, welcomes you all to the spectacular Minute Maid Park here in Houston as we get ready for another edition of Major League Baseball.
Today, it's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Houston Astros.
Hello, everyone. This is John Miller along with Joe Morgan, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Joe, before we get going, what about the Blue Jays in this game? What's the key?
Well, they'll have Ted Lilly on the mound for them today. He bounced around the league earlier in his career, but he's now put together two very nice seasons. He's got 3 pitches that he'll use to get you out, and that's exactly what he did last year when batters barely hit .230 against him.
Brandon Backey will be doing the pitching. He's won 8 this year. Opposing hitters with a batting average of .270 against him this year. Well, we're just about ready to get going. First pitch is upcoming, so let's get ready for baseball on ESPN.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
If you stay down, you're not going to get hurt. Just keep the fastball low.
The pitch.
Check swing, but he held up in time. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Swings it, lines this one towards the hole. Vizcaíno is up with it. And it's in time. From his knees, he gets it. Wow.
Now the lineup for the Blue Jays.
Corey Koski
is the cleanup man. Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch to him. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, he tried to start the slider right at him and try to break it over the inside corner, but he missed.
There's a swing and a ground ball. Backey is there. Throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2.
Here's the Astros defense. Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And this one's grounded to second. Vizcaíno is there. And it's in time. From his knees, he gets it. Wow. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1, and we have no score.
Ted Lilly getting ready to toe the slab and throw his first pitch of the game. The batting average against him is .275. And his earned run average is, shall we say, not quite what he'd like it to be.
Well, they'll have Ted Lilly on the mound for them today. He bounced around the league earlier in his career, but he's now put together 2 very nice seasons. He's got 3 pitches that he'll use to get you out, and that's exactly what he did last year when batters barely hit .230 against him. Even if he swings at that pitch, there's not a lot he can do with it. Great pitch.
Here's a swing and a fly ball. Wells at the warning track as he makes the catch.
John, it would look like an ordinary F8 in the scorebook, but he gives this thing a pretty good ride out there. He was right on that pitch.
Here's the lineup for Houston.
Jason Lane
is sitting in that second spot.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings and misses at the good change. It's 0-1.
He deals.
This is swung on and a liner and foul. Ooh, tough to lay off that fastball, but he did. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
A changeup that time, and he swings and misses. Strike 3. 2 away.
When you pitch a hitter inside, you better not make a mistake and get it over the plate. He does it right here. Perfect pitch, down and in.
And the Blue Jays take the field. Let's take a look at how they line up defensively. Base is empty, 2 down here.
First pitch to him. Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, they missed down and in. I don't think they were trying to throw it there, but that's where it ended up.
Slider just off the corner, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch on the way. Looks at one inside, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, you get that fastball down and in, a lot of times you're just going to get the ground ball that you're looking for.
The breaking ball is swung on and missed. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. The slider swung on and missed. He struck him out, and the side is retired.
Let's see this one again on K-Zone. It was a slider. This one's coming in on him, and he chased it. Tough pitch to handle.
Not too much you could have done there, Joe. The pitcher just made him look bad right there.
Yeah, he did. That was just a great pitch for that situation.
That inning didn't last long. We'll go to the top of the second, and we have no score.
The heart of the order coming up next.
Vernon Wells
Is always a tough hitter to tackle with, and he's coming up second.
swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
He delivers.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Backey is right there, and his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
Good reactions out there on the mound to glove this thing and throw to first.
Wells
is now getting his first plate appearance of the game, his first chance to get something done up at the plate. Base is empty, 1 out.
First pitch, swing and a soft grounder towards second. Backey has it, and he throws to first in time for out number 2. Greg Myers
Up there now. He's driven 35 runs home. Just 1 RBI last year.
First pitch to him.
Well, they missed down and in. I don't think they were trying to throw it there, but that's where it ended up.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. Good time with the cutter there. 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on first to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half inning. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second in a scoreless ball game.
The middle of the order, the 4, 5, 6 spots coming up next.
Jeff Bagwell
Will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. The throw to second.
John, now they're really in business. A base hit with no one out.
Ensberg will get his first plate appearance of the game right now.
First pitch on the way. Checked his swing that time, and it misses. 1 ball, no strikes. He's at the belt. The 1-0. This one swung on and hit in the air.
And bye-bye, baby! A 2-run homer.
You've got to be disciplined as a hitter to be able to go out and get that pitch down and away. But he's been able to hit that pitch pretty well most of his career, and he does it again here.
Craig Biggio
Steps in now. Last season he clobbered 24 home runs. Had a total of 63 RBIs last season.
First pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
The pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. There's a swing and a rocket toward short.
Adams
Is there to play it on the hop? Jose Vizcaíno
gets a turn here. He has 10 homers for the season. His career home run total stands at 33 for now.
Anytime you go inside with a changeup, you're risking getting the ball hit out of the ballpark.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed, and it's 1-1.
Man, he put everything into that swing. That one would have traveled a long way if he would have hit it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. Koski gets there in time to make the great running catch.
There's a reason they call that spot the hot corner. This ball is crushed right at him, and he gets his glove up there and snares it.
Brad Ausmus
will be batting here. Last season, he had 5 home runs. 1 home run so far this season.
Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Ooh, that's a big fly swing right there.
Fastball swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
It's down in the zone, but it's definitely a hittable pitch. Looked like the pitcher just caught him looking for something else, and it threw off his timing.
It was an outstanding pitch, Joe, and that will give the rest of the lineup something else to think about whenever they've gotten 2 strikes against this pitcher.
The Astros pick up a couple here to break the tie. We'll go to the top of inning number 3.
Houston with the lead.
2-0.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Shake. There's a swing and a ball hit
Down the left field line. This one may have a chance.
and foul.
He kicks, he throws.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2.
0-2, he's way ahead. The hitter has to protect the outside part of the plate here. I think that's where he...
There's a bullet towards third. Ensberg has it. And his throw is in time for out number 1. Johnson
will get his first shot in this one right here. Base is empty, 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1.
Fastballs in can be effective, but I don't like down and in.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded back to the mound. Everett has it on the hop. Throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2.
That was a nice throw by the shortstop. He wings it over to first to get the hitter out.
Lilly will get his first opportunity in this ball game. 2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. First pitch, a slider outside, 1-0.
Well, he missed with that one. He was trying to get it toward the outside corner, but he got it up.
Now the 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Sharp bite to that slider. Now it's 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
Let's see this one again on K-Zone. It was a 4-seam fastball. Here's a recap of the strikeout. He put together quite a string of good pitches. We've got it on replay. Let's take a look.
Yeah, one after the other, and he just looks unhittable right now.
They go down quickly and quietly here, and we move on now to the home half of the third. The Astros lead 2-0.
The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots coming up next.
Jason Lane
will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning.
swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
He throws.
Big swing and a miss on the changeup. He struck him out. One away.
He was looking for a fastball, John, but he got the changeup. Swung right through it. Strike 3. He just punished him here, John. 3 great pitches.
Well, he's got to have great stuff because you don't see guys go down on 3 pitches like that very often.
Very nice.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Started to go, but he held up in time. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 delivery. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1.
That's a perfect location for a strikeout. Let's see if he goes back there again.
1 ball, 1 strike. This is swung on and hit in the air. Wells dives and he makes the catch. Oh, man. Wells
makes an incredible diving catch, and here's another chance to see it.
Well, you get a good look at it here, John. This ball's trouble from the second it leaves the bat, but he's able to stretch out and make a nice catch.
Lane will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Bases empty, 2 down.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a roller towards the hole.
Adams
Has got it. Throws on to first in time to retire the side.
A very, very close play at first base that time.
Let's see this from another angle. When we slow it down, you see the ball gets there just before his foot hits the bag. Good call.
No runs, no hits, and no one left on. We're through 3 innings now. The Astros lead it 2-0.
Top of the lineup coming up next.
Frank Catalanato.
Will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning. There's a swing, and a ball hit high and deep down the line in right. Gone! A home run! So that gets him back a little bit. 2 runs down a moment ago, but then the home run, and now it's a 1-run game.
Well, John, let's see this pitch again on K-Zone. Here's another look at the 4-seam fastball. Some hitters really like him down and in. Apparently, he's one of them. That ball was hammered.
A majestic, soaring blast right there, Joe, that followed the outline of Mount Everest, I think.
Hudson.
A switch hitter batting left-handed. Nobody on base and no outs.
First pitch on the way. Right back to the mound. Vizcaíno is up with it. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away. Catalanato will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch. Here it comes. Cutter just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. That's off the plate inside, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, here it comes. Swings it, lines this one towards the hole. Vizcaíno is there. From his knees, he got it. Now that is a Gold Glove play. Koski will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. The 1-0 pitch on the way. This one swung on and fouled away. One ball, 1 strike, the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
This is swung on and hit in the air. And that is going to 1-hop off the wall. The throw to second.
You're not going to find a whole lot of guys that like that pitch up and in. But here's one of them. He can drive that inside pitch, and he got good wood on it that time.
Wells will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs and a runner on second.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. A dive, but he's back in easily.
Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down.
First pitch, swing and a line drive. Vizcaíno gets there in time to make the great running catch.
And this one definitely deserves another look.
And, John, this is one of those plays you'll be seeing on SportsCenter. Great heads-up play for the out.
Yeah, so we'll get a lot of more looks then.
The Toronto Blue Jays narrow the deficit a bit as they pick up a run on the homer. Now we move on to the bottom of the 4th. Houston leads it. This one swung on and hit in the air. Wells is in his tracks as he puts this one away.
He just gets him to swing underneath this thing and lofts an easy fly to center. Good pitch.
1 out, none on.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a line drive. Adams is there as he puts it away for the out. Ensberg will step in with a couple of RBIs already in this one.
Bases empty, 2 down here.
First pitch to him. Changeup just misses. 1-0.
I like the way he's changing speeds. He's moving the ball in and out, but this one is down and away.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swinging the ball hit pretty well, heading into foul territory down the left field line. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Swinging a drive deep in the left field. This ball is going back, still going back.
gone! A home run!
Well, John, I tell you, with the vast majority of big leaguers at the plate, that's a great pitch. But this guy's one of those rare breeds that actually has success hitting that pitch down and in. John, let's check out this slider on K-Zone. Some hitters really like him down and in. Apparently, he's one of them. That ball was hammered.
A majestic, soaring blast right there, Joe, that followed the outline of Mount Everest, I think.
Biggio will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He throws.
With 2 strikes, you have to be more aggressive now.
Ooh, tough to lay off that fastball, but he did. 1-2.
Sometimes you stay away just to set up the pitch inside. Let's see if he comes back inside with this one.
Swing and an easy ground ball to short. Koski is right there. Throws to first in time for out number 3. The Astros pick up a run on the homer and add to their lead.
And we'll head to the 5th here in Houston.
The Astros lead it 3-1.
The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up.
Shea Hillenbrand
Is due up second in the next half inning.
first pitch on the way. That one's lined back to the box. Everett has got it.
Leadoff man's aboard. Let's see how they decide to play it here.
Hillenbrand will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
1 man on, nobody out.
First pitch to him.
That's what you call backing him off the plate.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to short. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw is too late, so all hands are safe.
And I guess it's time for a little heart-to-heart talk here, John. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away, probably just considering making the change later on.
Johnson will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Runners on first and second, nobody out.
First pitch out. Grounded softly to short.
To second for 1, and 2. A double play. And this one's got to be a candidate for SportsCenter Play of the Week, Joe.
John, they make it look easy here. I love making plays like that at second base. A ground ball double play is a boost to your team. Keeps everyone on their toes.
Man at third, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Cut fastball, and it's by him. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is swung on and hit on the ground. He'll throw on the first, and the side is returned. The Toronto Blue Jays pick up a run on 1 hit and nobody left on. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The Astros lead 3-2.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up.
Jose Vizcaino
Will be the first man up.
first pitch to him. Took something off and it swung on and missed. Strike 1.
The pitch.
Took something off that time and he's in control. It's 0-2. Big swing and a miss on the changeup. He struck him out. 1 away.
Well, he's changing up very well on these hitters, and they do not have a chance to catch up with him. Let's take a look at the pitching sequence, John. He delivers 3 straight strikes.
Yeah, that's not much of a sequence. Just get to the plate and then take your spot in the bench. 1 out, nobody on.
Swings and lines this one back up the middle. On to first. 2 down. Backy will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Bases empty, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes.
Most pitchers are trying to keep the fastball down around the knees. That one's just a little too low.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a check swing on a ball that misses, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way. Had a big 2-0 cut there, but he missed it. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Change up, got it, and the side is retired.
Joe, I think the pitcher just had him fooled on this one.
Well, it's like he just pulled the string a little bit. That's good stuff right there.
Nothing doing here this afternoon. We've played 5 full.
Houston with the lead,
3-2.
And if you just tuned in, we want to remind you that I'm John Miller, along with Joe Morgan. Major League Baseball here on ESPN. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here.
Frank Catalanato
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
Fastball in there, and it's 0-1.
Here it comes.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Pitcher got 2 quick strikes. He's in rhythm here. Good focus from the pitcher.
Grounded back to the mound. Backey is there, and his throw is in time for the first out of the inning. Hudson
will stand in. He's a switch hitter, batting left-handed. Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch to him.
There's a swing and the ball hit well. Down the line. This one has a chance.
Berkman is there and he makes the catch. 2 down now. Catalanato will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball. And it's off the wall. The throw to 3rd.
John, you see his swing's very flat here. He keeps the bat in the zone and drives this ball. Let's see if this will start a 2-out rally.
Koski will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
2 down and a runner on second.
First pitch, here it comes. Now a swing and a ball hit foul.
He delivers.
Started to go around, but he held up in time to even the count at 1-1. They throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. Now the 1-1 pitch, here it is. Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Berkman has got it, and the side is retired. The Blue Jays pick up a hit, but leave him at second and fail to score. Now we'll go to the last of the 6th. The Astros on top, 3-2.
The top of the order is due up next.
Lance Berkman
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd.
And he lays one down here. Lilly has it over to first for out number 1. Herman
is coming in now to pitch. He picked up 12 wins last season.
Well, I think they would have liked to see the starter go a little longer, but he was at least competitive out there. Now it will be up to the bullpen from here on out.
Lane will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes.
Big swing on this one, and he sends a long high drive. This one is way back. Gone! A home run! A solo homer, and suddenly they have doubled their lead. They lead by 2.
John, he delivered the 4-seam fastball on this one. Let's take a look at it on K-Zone.
Now, Joe, that was a spectacular home run. Get out the tape measure for that one.
Well, it was a pitch a little down and away. Not an easy pitch to take out of the ballpark, but he did just that.
Berkman will stand in. He's a switch hitter, batting left-handed. 1 out, nobody on.
Well, this is where the advantage can swing for the home team. You've got the support of the crowd, and it kind of pumps you up a little bit.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
The pitch.
Well, he's big.
There's a swing, and a ball hit into straightaway center. This ball is really hit well.
And it's off the wall. The throw to 3rd. Around second now, he's heading for 3rd. And he is safe at third. Just did slide in ahead of the play.
We've got to see this one, Joe, on replay. A sensational finish to the triple.
And John, without the dive and straight in, I don't think he would have made it.
Well, he figured he didn't need any special attack on the bag. Just get there, the quicker the better.
And he made it.
Bagwell will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Only one out, a runner on third.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good rip at that one, but he missed it. 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
He lays off that sinker. Now it's 2-2. He's ready. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside for a ball, and it's full. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. A changeup that time, and he swings and misses. Strike 3. 2 away.
Man, that's a tough pitch. All he could hope to do there is foul it off, but he swung right through it. Man, it was a good battle, but the pitcher finally got him, but it took 6 pitches to do it.
Yeah, the guy had a pretty determined at bat up there, but this guy's got pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a rocket toward short.
Adams
is up with it. Throws to first, and the side is retired. The Houston Astros pick up a run on the homer and add to their lead. At the end of 6 full innings, Houston leads it 4-2.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up.
Vernon Wells
will be coming up first. He's always dangerous.
First pitch to him.
After 2 pitches away, that one inside keeps you honest.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Everett is there. And he is out at first. What a play. Myers will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
1 out, none on.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings and lines this one towards the hole. Bagwell on the run as he gets there in time to put it away. So a pretty good swing that time, but that is just loud out. Hillenbrand will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. And he sends this one in the air towards center. And that gets down for a base hit. The throw to second.
Runners are critical late in the ballgame, even with 2 outs. They're going to need a few more hits, though, if they want to tie this baby up.
First pitch to him. Cut fastball, swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
On the way.
Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. There's a swing and a ground ball. Ensberg has it on the hop. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs on a hit and 1 man left on.
7th inning stretch time in Houston. Houston is out in front 4-2. The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next.
Craig Biggio
will be the first man up.
First pitch to him. Swing and a ground ball to short.
Adams
has it. And his throw is in time for out number 1. Vizcaíno,
a switch hitter batting left-handed. Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch on the way.
Well, you get that fastball down in, a lot of times you're just going to get the ground ball that you're looking for.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. On the ground to second. Hudson has it on the hop. On to first for out number 2. Ausmus will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
Pitch on the way.
He lays off the curveball. Good pitch, but it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Here's a swing, and he breaks his bat as he pops this one in the air. Koski makes the catch, and that ends the inning. And they're held in check here in their half of the inning. We'll move ahead to the 8th. The Astros lead it 4-2.
They'll start at the 9th spot and then go to the top of the order next.
Orlando Hudson
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch, here it comes.
Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but it got away from him.
Now the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to second. Vizcaíno has it, and he throws on to first for the out. 1 away.
Adams
will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Change up in there for a called strike. This one swung on and hit down the line and right. Palmeiro has him played perfectly as he puts this one away.
Johnny covers a lot of ground out there, and he's able to range to his left and pull this one in near the line.
Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch to him. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike.
He deals.
Well, he tried to get him to chase that backdoor pitch, but the guy laid off of it. Nice job by the hitter.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing at a ground ball to short. Everett is there. He'll throw on to first, and the side is retired. And they go quietly this half inning. Here come the Astros in the last half of the 8th. The Astros on top, 4-2.
They'll start at the 9th spot and then go to the top of the order next.
Jason Lane
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Hillenbrand is right there, and he'll step on first for out number 1. Everett will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
Base is empty, 1 out.
First pitch to him. Hit in the air toward foul territory, down the left field line. The 0-1 pitch is a curve, swung on and missed. 0-2.
2 great pitches right on the edge. Now he's got him in trouble.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 2 down.
Man, that's a hard slider with a nice leg break, John. That's a great 2-strike pitch. Tough one to hit.
Nice pitch on the inside corner, and he got him chasing it.
Boy, he wanted that one. You could see it in his body language. He just got out-dueled by the pitcher on that one.
Lane will stand in. He homered earlier in the game. First pitch, here it comes.
Man, that'll wake you up in a hurry.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball waved at and missed. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and it's 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
This one swung on and fouled away.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short.
Adams
lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Adams with an incredible diving play to get the out.
Well, this is all about laying your body on the line. This ball is just about by him, but he dives and pulls it in. That's a great play.
First pitch on the way. Inside for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Slider waved at it, missed. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Swings and hits this one in the air down the right field line. Palmeiro is right there, and he puts it away.
Johnny has to range over to his left to get this one, but he's able to get there in time to put it away.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes.
A big swing on this one. Deep to right field.
Palmeiro has room, though, as he puts it away just shy of the wall. Wells will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
Base is empty. 2 down here.
First pitch to him. And this is hit in the air, foul down the left field line.
He kicks. He throws.
Well, they're not going to chase pitches up and away. He's going to have to get the ball down before they start swinging.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
This slider had the bottom drop out too much, and it also was outside for a ball.
The 2-1 pitch. Two on the way. Now here's a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Everett is the Houston Astros
Come out victorious here, Joe. And these fans are going to head home happy. The home team gave them the happy ending.
Well, they should be happy, John. Not only did they win the ball game, but they played well. And in the end, they wore their opponents down, so the home team goes away happy.
Morgan Ensberg really was a difference maker in this one. A fairly low-scoring game, too. And he is our ESPN Video Games Player of the Game.
Well, he showed he wasn't just a one-hit wonder today. He blasted 2 home runs and powered his team to victory. Man, he crushed both of those a long, long way. That'll probably keep him in the lineup for a while.
So that ought to do it for our broadcast here on ESPN. For my partner, Joe Morgan, and the rest of our ESPN crew, this is John Miller saying thanks for tuning in. And once again, our final score, the Houston Astros get the win
4-2.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.
So long from Houston.